Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As Muslims living in the West and being a minority, we ask ourselves what the future holds for us. What kind of contributions will we make to society? What kind of political engagement and activism does the future hold for us to be involved in? When we look back into history, we see that we weren't the first Muslims to actually live in the West. We weren't the first Muslims to actually be a minority. And the Muslims that came before us, they left for us a huge legacy and actually a roadmap to follow, hoping that inshallah we will not only be where they were, but even outdo what they did, inshallah ta'ala. And in particular, look back at Muslim Spain, Al-Andalus. Muslims arrived there in the year 711, and when you fast forward to year 1100, you see within this short 400-year span, they made it very clear, just as we had this intention as well, that we didn't come here to earn and go back to our homelands. We came here to be a part of society. This is where our kids are going to live. This is where they're going to grow up. This is where their education will be sought. This is where they will work. And the truth is, this is probably where many of us will end up being buried. So they contributed, they gave their lives, they made a huge sacrifice. And within this short span of 400 years, you see that the Muslim population reached a whopping 5.6 million Muslims. You know, today in America, we have roughly, give or take, 6 million Muslims. And then they built over 200,000 houses. And if you put into context, a millennium ago, houses, 200,000 of them. And if you've seen the beauty of the houses they had in Cordoba and through Muslim Spain, so beautiful, so elegant. They established 600 masajid, 600 mosques. They established 50 hospitals, 900 public baths. And public baths at that time were a huge thing because not every person had access to a bathtub or a washroom inside their homes. You know, plumbing hardly existed. But these people, these Muslims are so progressive, and they contributed not only to the Muslims, but to society at large, making it clear that these people, these Muslims, were going to be trendsetters. Historians, they say that if you went to a Muslim city and you sat outside it on a mountain and looked at it during the night, you saw the rest of the Western world during those hours was in darkness, while Muslim cities were covered, surrounded by street lamps, and it looked as if there was a necklace of pearls sitting around their beautiful neck. We Muslims left behind a huge legacy. And inshallah al-aziz, we will continue to leave behind a beautiful legacy for those that will come ahead, not only for Muslims, but for society at large. Please join us, inshallah al-aziz, in our intensive Lost Islamic History to learn about the history of our forefathers, of our legacy, of those who came before us, so that we can also learn from their example. Inshallah al-aziz, I will be teaching at the intensive alongside my dear brother Firas al-Khatib, who is the author of the book Lost Islamic History. We look forward to seeing you all in class, inshallah al-aziz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.